Felipe Sousa came out of the box for the penalty. He finds a goal, but no goal now that we're seeing.
No goal. They're saying a kick to the back of the keeper put the ball in, and the challenge flag has been thrown by Tacoma.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Under Review, the most controversial show in the Major Arena Soccer League. My name is Phil Ivanko. That is the head of officials for the MASL, Ryan Sigich. We take the most controversial plays from the MASL weekend and give our opinions on it. But before we begin, Ryan, you wanted to say a few words.
Well, yeah, during last week's episode, Phil, we looked at that challenge in the San Diego Empire game. I almost forgot the game. And I had referenced that the goalkeeper had got the worst end of that aerial collision, and I was totally wrong. Taylor Bond was injured on that pretty severely. So my apologies. I shouldn't speak before I know what the outcome was, and hope our buddy there, Taylor, gets well soon.
All right, let's start in San Diego. Chihuahua's Eric Tovar is called for a tripping blue card, but the Savage bench challenges that this contact from Tavoy Morgan is contact above the head. Ryan, I don't have a blue card here, in my opinion, on Morgan. What is your preferred decision on this play?
Well, first of all, it's a really good call there by the referee, Kedlesic, as Costa is kicked down hard and high when the ball's already gone. But then during that, after the whistle, we have upper body contact by Tavoy. And this is what Chihuahua challenges for a blue card as well. But there's really nothing there. It's all upper body contact. Tavoy's arms are in. There's not a swing of the arm, and there's no contact above the shoulders. So I agree with the call stands on that, and play is restarted with a power play in favor of San Diego correctly.
Okay, we've got a mass confrontation now at the end of this game. There are lots of parts to look at, and when you go to review, which they did, the whole thing is open for review. Let me tell you what I have first. That contact in the corner between Leo and Leal. Both players are fighting. Both players are tussling. Play on, in my opinion. The focus for me, I do think Cesar Cerda takes a swing at Roberto Escalante. I can't tell by this camera angle if it's a slap or a punch, and the referees certainly have better positioning than I have. But in my opinion, it should have been more than just a blue card on Cerda. Ryan, what is your interpretation on what happened on this play?
Well, it wouldn't be a San Diego versus Chihuahua game without a mass confrontation. So, yeah, as you say, they're fighting for the ball in the corner, and Leo takes a little contact up high. But, I mean, it's really light. I think it's just normal play. It's negligible, and I think it's incidental. And then out to the middle of the field we go. Cerda comes in as the third man, which he has no business doing. And then I think you're right. He does take a swing at Roberto, and he's very, very lucky he wasn't ejected from the game for his actions there.
Empire versus Tacoma, second quarter, Ryan. That is too many men on the field, in my opinion, on Tacoma. That player is not even close to the grace area here.
Yeah, when we talk about too many men, is there an advantage gained from it? And this one is pretty clear-cut, as they're actually playing with 6 players on the field. So this is an example of too many men, correctly called.
More second quarter action from Empire Tacoma. Felipe Sousa thinks he's got a goal here. It goes to review, and the refs judge there is a foul on Brian Orozco before the goal goes in. Ryan, what is your preferred decision here?
Well, what you may not see here is that, we have the goal scored, and we have one referee, Fernando Pena, signaling goal, while at the same time, Brian Miller, who has a different angle of it, whistling for a foul. And that's the correct call for me. The question here then becomes, does the goalkeeper get kicked before or after the ball fully crosses the goal line? That's what they're discussing. That's what they have to determine, because if the ball crosses the goal line first and then the goalkeeper's kick, that would be a legal goal, and then we could penalize for the kick after the fact. But in this case, goalkeeper's kicked, goal was correctly disallowed.
Quick hitters here, Ryan. Utica versus Baltimore. I have a foul and a blue card here on Belliard from Utica City FC for a reckless challenge.
Yeah, I mean, Belliard thinks he gets the ball. And, one angle there shows maybe he does make contact with the ball, but regardless, that's irrelevant in my opinion. It's a very dangerous tackle near the boards, and there's significant follow-through afterwards. This is absolutely 100% a blue card.
Let's stay here. Jamie Thomas collision with Nelson Santana. Blue card issued, and I agree with the decision. Thomas is not in control of his body and steps on the foot of Nelson.
Yeah, I agree too. It's 50-50 really. And Thomas comes through. He does contact the ball, so his timing is good, but then he definitely follows through upper body, a good amount of force, not a lack of control, like you said. I agree. So I don't have an issue, with this. And we've talked before about angles and whatnot. The referee there, Danielle, is looking from behind. So this is what she sees too. Thomas going through really hard into Santana. The play goes to video review for a Baltimore challenge, and the referees correctly stay with their decision of a blue card. There's nothing here to show that this was a 100% incorrect call.
Back to San Diego versus the Savage. Ryan, can you explain this 4-second violation? Maybe new fans of the game and potentially your co-host?
Well, yeah, good example here of the goalkeeper gaining possession of the rule and the time limit. And once the goalkeeper takes possession of the ball, he has 4 seconds to release it. And in this case, the goalkeeper takes a good 5.5 seconds. So the violation is whistled, and it's an attacking free kick at the spot of where the goalkeeper was when that 4 seconds elapsed.
Okay, let's end it. One more play here from Texas. Heat versus the Outlaw. Malcolm Harris is taken down by the keeper. Ryan, it looks like it's sniffing around like a shootout here. Do you have a shootout on this play?
I don't. I mean, it's a correct call for a foul and a blue card. The goalkeeper grabs the foot of the Harrisburg attacker. The reason why there's not a shootout is because if you freeze the video there at the point of contact, we have defender number 5 was goal side. So not a clear and obvious goal scoring opportunity for me.
That's it for this episode of Under Review. And Ryan, I know we like some hijinks at the end of the episode here, but I really want to say that we're thinking of our friends in Los Angeles, in Texas, as you are, in the Midwest, in the Northeast, with just extreme weather everywhere. We're thinking of you, and be safe out there.
Same goes for me, Phil.